Peggy? Peggy? Peggy, where are you?
Out here, Mother.
Oh, I was getting frantic. I thought you'd gone off with John. Where is everyone?
Well, I haven't seen Daddy yet. Ted's playing tennis over at John's, and Laura's obviously practicing.
Always with her head in the clouds. Ruth! Take your foot off the table. Everyone's going to be arriving at 1 o'clock and absolutely nothing is ready. Ruth!
Yes, Mrs. Sheridan.
Are the hors d'oeuvres ready yet?
I'm doing the best I can. They'll be ready in time.
Have you seen the man from the liquor store?
Not yet. He said he'd be down by 10.
Well, it's past 10 already. Oh, God, these people have absolutely no sense of time. Would you call them, please, and see if he's left yet?
Yes, Mrs. Sheridan. It's all right. Annie'll get it.
What if he had a breakdown? What will we do for the champagne?
Take it easy, Mother. He's just a little late, that's all.
You have absolutely no sense of these things, Peggy. It's terribly important, especially now that Ted's back.
Mother.
I guess you're right. It doesn't pay to get upset, does it? You know, I was hoping that you and your sister would help me out this year. You both have such good taste, like your grandmother. Peggy, dear, would you go over and see if the men are doing everything right?
My toes are wet. Why don't you ask Laura?
Well, she's a little young, don't you think? Well, I suppose she might as well start sometime. Anyway, she's so artistic. That's lovely, sweetheart.
Hi, Mother.
Good morning. Laura, tell me, is that the piece you're planning to play for the guests?
Uh-huh.
Well, don't you think it's a little triste for a party?
Mother, it's beautiful.
Yes, I know. Well, we'll talk about it later. Listen, sweetheart, would you do your mother a favor?
Sure, what?
You know how terribly busy I am this morning, and I was hoping that you girls would help me out this year. After all, I'm not getting any younger, and it'd be a good experience for you. Now, would you go outside and see if the men are doing everything properly? Have them put the platform for the band on the other side, closer to the garden. You have such good sense about these things.
Okay.
Thank you. You're really very sweet.
Good morning, ladies.
Morning, Daddy.
Morning, Charles. Where are you going?
To pick up the champagne for this afternoon.
The champagne.
Yeah, it seems that the man from the liquor store got mixed up in an accident coming over the Gap Road.
I knew something was wrong.
Well, I don't think it was anything serious.
Was anybody hurt?
No, I don't think so. But those pre-war trucks are pretty hard to start once they quit. Well, I better get going. After all, warm champagne doesn't make for a very good party.
Please drive carefully, Charles.
No, I will. Don't worry.
Good morning, Daddy.
Oh, good morning, Peggy. Getting all set for the big day?
I guess I am.
Hi, Peggy.
We'll see you later. You care to come along?
Gee, Daddy, I'd love to, but I promised Mother I'd help with the men setting up.
Oh. All right, then. I'll see you later.
Be careful.
Don't you worry, I will.
Morning.
Morning.
Nice weather today, isn't it?
Yeah. Bit warm.
Yeah. I guess we're lucky. Have you finished putting up the platform for the band yet?
Yeah. Right over there.
Oh. My mother was hoping you'd put it over there by those trees near the garden. Would it be a lot of trouble to move it?
No. Well, I'll move it. Come on back.
You folks be up here all summer?
Pretty much. Daddy has to work in New York, but the rest of us will be here most of the time. You fellows work over at the mill?
Used to before the war. Glenn and me just got back, so we're taking it easy a while. Yeah, here they're looking for men, though.
Oh. Did you serve in Europe?
Wish we had. Would have come back sooner. We were out in the Pacific.
Oh. I thought maybe you'd known my brother. He served as a captain in the Air Force, Edward Sheridan.
Sorry, miss. We didn't know too many Air Force captains. We were infantry.
Bert?
Be right there, Glenn. See you later. Have a good day.
A terrible shame about Chester Carter. I know his wife, Emmy.
Do they have any children?
They got 3. One still a baby.
Well, she'll sure have her hands full now.
At least she still got her looks. Won't be hard for her to find herself another one quick.
Hi, Teddy.
Hi.
How was tennis?
Oh, John won. I guess I'm still a bit rusty.
Think we could play before you leave?
Sure.
Did you hear the news?
What news?
Oh, it's not important. I'll tell you later.
No, tell me now.
Well, a man had an accident going over the Gap Road.
Oh, Daddy told me about it.
Terrible shame.
What about the liquor store truck?
No, he's all right about the man that got killed.
Now, Ruth.
Don't shush me, Ted. She's old enough. Chester Carter's brake swept coming over the Gap Road, and he ran into the truck, head on, broke his neck.
Must have never knew what hit him. Left a wife and 3 kids.
See the man who lives in the next house down the road?
That's the one.
Then we'll have to stop it.
Stop what?
Stop the party. Peggy? We have to stop the party.
Why? What's happened?
The man down the road just got killed in a car accident.
Not Colonel Davy.
No, Chester Carter. You know the family that lives just down the road? We'll have to tell Mother.
Why? She's upset enough already.
The man just died. I mean, how's his wife gonna feel when she hears the band and all?
Well, we don't even know them. Look, Mother's been planning this party for months. She'd be heartbroken if it were called off now. Besides, nobody'd expect us to.
How can you say that?
Well, maybe you'd just better tell her then. You'll see.
All right.
Who is it?
Laura.
Well, come in, sweetheart. What's the matter?
A man just got killed in an accident.
Not on our property.
No, it happened on the Gap Road.
You have me scared for a minute. You mean the man who ran into the liquor truck?
Yes. He's the man who lives in the next house down the road. We can't have the party now, can we?
Well, I don't see why not.
Well, I mean, his family.
Oh, Laura, dear, if everyone called off parties every time someone died. Sweetheart, you think I'm terribly heartless, don't you? I understand. You see, you're young and you haven't had much experience about these things. You've been lucky. You still have your father and me, and thank God your brother came home safe. You're too young to remember when your grandmother died. It's always a terrible thing. But people die all the time, and you have to save your tears for when it's one of your own. Do you understand me, Laura? We're alive and well, and it's right that we should enjoy ourselves and our friends. Now, go and get ready before the guests start coming. Okay? I can't wait to see your new hat. It's just perfect for you. Smile, sweetheart. The war's over.
Okay.
Okay, fellas, that's it. Let's pack up.
After every bombing, reconnaissance planes went out and took photographs of our bombing so that we knew what
Well, new car. Would you like to go for a ride?
Sure.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
So am I.
Laura, Ted, will you come over here, please?
Right away.
Well, I think the party was a great success this year, don't you?
Yes, everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves.
Annie, could we have some fresh coffee, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you girls were absolutely wonderful this afternoon. Laura, your hat was the hit of the party.
Excuse me, please.
Thank you.
I don't suppose you heard the details about that fella down the road.
God, yes. I wish you hadn't brought it up. Laura wanted to call the party off.
Mother.
Damn shame. Wasn't much damage to his car either. Must have hit at a bad angle. Understand he has a wife and children.
Ruth?
Yes, Mrs. Sheridan.
Could you come here, please? I just had the most wonderful idea. Ruth, could you take some of those sandwiches and things and make up a little box?
A box?
Yes, please. Laura, you can take them over to the Carters. They're only going to waste, and I'm sure that poor woman could use them with all the people that are coming to visit her.
Mother, do you really think that's a good idea?
Of course it is, Ted. Besides, it will give Laura a chance to meet them and express our sympathy. You haven't ever met them, have you, Laura?
No.
It'll be good then.
You can see how the other half lives.
Shh. Ted, you can take her over in your car.
I think I'd rather walk.
Okay, sweetheart, whatever you like. By the way, if they should...
What?
No. Doesn't matter. Ruth, will you hurry before it gets dark?
Excuse me. We live in the next house up the road, and we were very sorry to hear about the accident. Would you mind giving this to Mrs. Carter?
Why, that's very nice of you, dear. You can give it to her yourself. I'm sure she'll be glad to have it.
Oh, no, that's okay. I have to get home.
Come on in. It's all right. Emmy? Emily? It's all right, Emmy. I'll look after her. You'll excuse her, miss. She's not herself just now. I'm Miss Lovell, Emmy's cousin from over to Eastville.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Now, you want to look at him?
No.
Don't be afraid. There's nothing to show, not like some that die in accidents. Looks peaceful, don't he? Dr. Thayer said he never knew what hit him. I never feel sorry for the dead. It's the ones they leave behind.
Excuse my hat.
Hi. Mother started to get worried, so I thought I'd walk down the road and meet you. Everything okay?
I took the long way through the orchard.
Laura? What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Now, don't cry. Come on, don't cry. Everything's fine. Come on. Let's go home.
Teddy?
Mm-hmm.
I saw the body.
Oh, God, I knew that would happen. That must have been awful for you.
Is that what it's like, Teddy? You looked so peaceful. It was almost beautiful. I mean, while we were having the party down here, there was... Teddy? Isn't life... Isn't life...
Isn't it?